If you're struggling to get or stay motivated in your real estate business right now, then today's free coaching Friday may be just what the doctor ordered. So in a moment, you're going to hear crowdsourced answers from lots of people in our organization about how you can get motivated, get out of a rut, get out of a funk, get going, and create momentum in your business. If you'd like to join us for a free session of our daily coaching huddles, just get back to the person that sent you to this video and ask them for a free guest pass. We'll be happy to welcome you in. You can also check out the information in the description. So without further ado, let's get right to it.
Today, I have to ask you guys. Okay, so I think I joined EXP like in January, and I have not done anything real estate related. Like my last post was November. I got super discouraged after that. I switched brokerages, and so now it's like, okay, I got to get back out there. I would like to do great. I'm working with Adele, and so I didn't want to waste her time, right? Now that I'm ready, I want to know, like some things really quick that you guys have done to kind of motivate you and get you out of like a stuck place if you've ever been there.
Wow. I've been there. I'm there now.
I need help.
That's a great question.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm always seem like I'm in a stuck place, but and there's some times that I just don't want to even think about real estate, and you'll notice that I'll be off the huddle for a week or so because I'm just discouraged. But this huddle always brings me back and always is encouraging to me. And meeting the people here, I feel not just a camaraderie, but I feel like I need to show them that they're helping me, that I want to keep going on to show them how much encouragement they've given me. I love this group.
Ditto, Gigi.
This is totally aside, but I just started exercising again, and it got me more motivated in real estate too. So it got me out of my place.
I was going to say something along the lines of that is do something to change your routine and add in some exercise. I think those are, they're obviously neither one is necessarily business related. But I think I find for myself, exercise like that, just, I don't know, it puts me in a better mood. So I have, if you're in a better mood and your mind is focusing on good things, you're more likely to manifest more good things or create more good things. But I've also found that even with that, when I get into a rut, it means sometimes I need to rearrange my schedule, rearrange my routine. There are certain times where I work out really early in the morning, and that works for me. But then there are times where I'm just like, I can't do that. And then instead of that early morning workout, I'll take that same time and I'll do something that is productive. Like I don't know, I'll create a new campaign like what we just did, or something like that, where it can directly lead to business opportunities. But always accounting and allotting for my time. And that is something that I hated for years, like not having a structure to my day. And now I am the exact opposite. I literally have every half hour accounted for in my day. Even if there's this big open block at the bottom here, which is the end of the day where we're just playing taxi. For years, I thought, I didn't want to be beholden to a schedule because that was taking away my freedom. And what I've realized with experience, that creates the freedom, because it allows me to make sure, and I screw this up all the time, but to hopefully put in place things that make sure that I don't neglect spending time with my kids or Pam or whatever. Now, again, I still mess that up all the time, but I would mess it up even worse if I didn't have time structured, right? Because I'm someone that I'll just keep doing stuff just to fill the time, right? So
that is so great, Josh. So well put. Wow.
And that was a great question, It's Charnel. Is it Charnel?
Yes.
Charnel. I think it's a great question and something that we all struggle with at varying times. And so having something to go to, I think something that helps me too is I have a couple of podcasts that I listen to in the morning to help get my mind right. I've mentioned these in the past, but it's been a while, and you're new with the group. I listen to, I'm finding them on here so I can show them as well. I listened to a podcast called the Rewire Podcast with Ryan Stewman. His language is a little, abrasive at times, but the messages are always good. Another great one is Daily Mind Medicine. That one doesn't have the abrasive language. Something else that helps me is the Daily Stoic. It's a page a day, half a page a day, most days, on things about Stoicism. And it's a great book. I literally read this, I would say 90% of my mornings. There are some mornings where I forget or it just gets a little too crazy. But it just helps center me. And so we dumped a lot on you there, but hopefully what I would say is pick something. Okay. Right. And maybe it's that and I don't know what time you wake up, but maybe you start waking up a half hour early and you go for a walk, or, you wake up a half hour early and you start journaling about the things that you want in your life, the journaling about what you want your real estate business to look like and what you want other aspects of your life to look like. Okay. Throw out one more. Sorry, one more. This is a good one. If nothing else, journal things that you're grateful for. Try and list out every day, whether it's at the end of the day or the beginning of the day, journal out things that you're grateful for, either just generally speaking or things that you're grateful that happened today, Okay. And it could be as you could be grateful that I actually got up a half an hour early today, like I planned to, it doesn't have to be earth shattering. Just the things that you focus on expand. So what you put your focus on, you're going to get more of. Harry, sorry.
For years, I've used a little checkbook that I got from a guy named Hal Elrod. He wrote a book called The Miracle Morning. It's a short little book. Yep. And I find, it helps keep me on track. It's just these, 5 little things that you do, that you've read, that you've said your gratitudes, all those kinds of things. It's a simple little checklist. I could scan a copy and send it to Josh if you want.
Oh yeah, sure. If you don't mind.
Win the morning.
Huh?
Win the morning.
Win the morning.
Oh, here's another random one. Make your bed every morning.
Right.
That's from
I know Bruce is on that. I mean, I know, yeah, but like, I make my bed every day, and if the rest of the day goes to bleep, like I made my bed, like at least I got something done.
It's funny now that my boys are in the Navy, they make their beds every morning. They never did before.
Yep. I don't doubt it. Great question, Charnel. And please don't ever hesitate to chime in, ask questions, get help. Like we all struggle with stuff. We're all human. We're all at different places in our business, and we all have ebbs and our own ebbs and flows. So I appreciate you being vulnerable and chiming in.
Thank you guys.
Real quick housekeeping. Tomorrow, Norm at 11. growwithjosh.com/express, password champion with a capital C. Noon, boardroom 1 in the private team suite, our big group coaching. Wednesday, we're going to dig into the motivated seller lead generation process that I've been playing around with. And I'll share, the steps in that. I've got notes already for it, resources and so forth. And then Thursday will be recruiting and agent attraction 101, back to basics. And Friday, for those interested, Larry White's wealth building mastermind. Let's make it a great week. Thank you all.
Hope you enjoyed this free coaching session. If you'd like to join us for a live daily action huddle, just get back to whoever sent you to this video and ask them for a free guest pass, or check out the information that you'll find below in the description. And look forward to hopefully seeing you on a huddle real soon. And stay tuned for next week.